Hello, fellow trailblazers. Welcome to Escapes with TKay.
What is the wall?
Welcome back to Escapes with TKay, where finance, travel, and lifestyle meet. I'm TKay Ntebe, the finance traveler, and on this channel we explore Africa intentionally, discovering beautiful places, meaningful experiences, and the stories that shape how people live. Most people think travel is about destinations, but sometimes the real magic is in the conversations you have along the way. Today, we're escaping to Ha Lejone, deep in the highlands of Lesotho.
Right. We just got to Mafika, Lisiu, the viewpoint, and it is absolutely breathtaking. The last time I was here, it was incredible. So I'm happy to be here again. And I've got a couple of trailblazers who are here, who are gonna say hi to the vlog. Yes, content is contenting. People are just happy. Woo! Oh, when we talk about experiencing elevation, this right here is what we'll be talking about. The only issue I have with Lesotho is the litter. Why do we litter? I'll keep saying this in every single vlog because the viewpoints are absolutely beautiful, but they're also very littered. Why do we litter, my people? Why do we litter? We need to protect and preserve these places. So let's have a view of Mafika, Lisiu. It is incredible. Matsusa is going to fly the drone and we're just going to experience elevation. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so yet.
High in the mountains of Lesotho lies one of the country's most dramatic routes, Mafika Lisiu Pass. Sitting at just over 3,000 meters above sea level, this mountain pass connects the districts of Liribe and Tabatseka, offering travelers one of the most breathtaking drives in the mountain kingdom. The road twists and turns through steep cliffs and highland landscapes, demanding patience, focus, and a good set of low gears. Driving here isn't just about getting from one place to another. It's about slowing down and experiencing elevation, literally and figuratively. From up here, you begin to understand why Lesotho is called the kingdom in the sky. Nearly the entire country sits above 1,000 meters, making it the only nation in the world entirely above 1,000 meters in elevation. And passes like Mafika Lisiu reveal just how wild and beautiful these highlands truly are.
It's extremely cold right up here. The views are absolutely breathtaking, but it is so cold. It is so cold. I suppose we're almost about 3,000 meters above sea level, and I'm not even sure you can hear me because the wind is aggressive, right? But you know when they say, I keep saying this in all the vlogs, when they say that you need to really experience elevation, Lesotho is exactly that. So elevation, scenic views, beautiful vistas, mountain range galore. And I often find that people think that travel is expensive or that travel is for specific people. And if you're a Mosotho living in Lesotho, a group trip can literally cost you not more than 1,000 rand if you're sharing the costs, which include fuel, snacks, drinks, and whatever it is that you guys enjoy doing. So oftentimes when people are like, I don't travel because I don't have the money, I'm like, budget better. And if you're not traveling, then you don't have perspective, then you don't have a different viewpoint of life. And oftentimes we want to travel to other parts of the world, which is not a bad idea. But when they say visit your country first or etela Lesotho pele, this is why that matters. So there's absolutely no excuse why you're not traveling as a Mosotho living in Lesotho when we have such a beautiful country. And I think also re-emphasize the fact that it's so important for us as Mosotho to keep Lesotho clean. Keep Lesotho clean and stop littering, because if we don't take care of our own country and our own environment, then what are we saying to the world? Yeah? What are we saying to the world? If you've traveled across Lesotho and you've also seen litter, please in the comment section let me know how that makes you feel and how any ideas, if any, that we can deploy or talk about to try change that narrative. Because why litter? Why? Yeah.
Helik. Come interview. I say God like it mawapata. Ba ngata yi. Ka ba bana
All right, so we just got to what was Bokong Lodge, just a few kilometers away from, probably a kilometer from Mafika Lisiu. This used to be Bokong Lodge, but it's now owned by somebody new, and if you've been following my content, you'll know them. So they're busy with renovations, and we're just here to just see this place and just really get a feel of what it's going to look like once it's officially opened. I think it's going to be owned by the Mahlakapesi Holdings Group and so on and so forth. And to get in, you need around 30 bucks, which is around 30 maluti if you're in Lesotho. That will probably be like $1.50 for our international foreigners if they want to access this place. So it does look a bit under maintained, but because of the ongoing renovations, I think once the renovations are done, it's gonna be spectacular. So let me show you the view from here, because once it's opened, this view will come at a very premium price. Yeah. Guys, remember to like, comment, and subscribe, but also let me know where you'd want us to go next. Today, like I mentioned, I'm traveling with Matsoso. Biza couldn't make it, Shresha couldn't make it. I haven't seen and traveled with Nkopane and Success in a very long time, and we might just be traveling to Slabatebe with the pop-up TV, a higher level of joy, very soon. So stay glued for that. I think that's what's happening in March. I'm like, March. Yeah. And they have a waterfall. I don't know what waterfall this is, but there's a waterfall over there. It also looks like the Matlaka, not Matlaka base. It looks like the Malusinyan falls. My sister is just laughing at me like I'm like some crazy guy. Okay, wait now, okay? Mola. Okay. Cool. You know, guys, the pressure that comes with taking a picture of a professional photographer is it's insane. And every single time I tell them this, they don't get what I mean. What? So I should stand over there. Okay. Cool. Let me stand over there.
Then we take it. Dude, it's scary. It's scary. Yo, this place is crazy.
Look at these. Look at the waterfall, ne? How high is this?
Yo.
Guys, this view is heaven on earth. This is heaven on earth. I have no words to say it. I don't know how high we are, but probably around 3,000 meters above sea level. And this is absolutely gorgeous. I cannot. So that waterfall over there, I can literally feel the water on my face, right? So, guys, I'm lost for words, man. I'm lost for words. What in God's world is this? What in God's world is this? Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! That is literally all I can say. Look at this. Look at this. There's a God, there's a living God, because what in God's world is this? I haven't felt anything like this in this country. Yeah, probably wondering how much a trip like this would cost. So like I mentioned, I'm traveling with Matsuso today. Usually there's about 3 or 4 of us at a particular point in time. So what we do is we share the fuel, we share the snacks, and we share whatever, you know. So say for example, a full tank for whoever's car we are using is around 1,000 rand. So we'll share the 1,000 rand amongst the number of people they are. And lately now we are sharing per mileage, per kilometer that we travel. So if this trip is around 300 kilometers to and fro, we'll calculate it at a rate of around 550 or 6 rand per kilometer. And then we'll determine how much that is, including the wear and tear. And then we'll share the costs, right? And then obviously entrance costs. So to get in was around $60. for the both of us, and then snacks. So we spent around 200 rand for snacks, which included water, a bit of nuts, a bit of crisps, and things like that. So all in all, I'll probably say I've spent around 600 rand for this view, because we're not sleeping here and we are traveling back. So when people think that travel is expensive, it really just makes me question to say, how are you going about that? Because oftentimes people will spend ridiculous sums of money out in restaurants in Maseru or wherever, or wherever you are, but will not want to invest money to really experience a different type of energy and a different type of vibe, or a different type of whatever, man. Go ahead. I'm just here. The air is fresh, like I mentioned earlier on. Listen to the waterfall and the flow of the water down over there. Just heals you. So sometimes when we speak about finances and well-being and travel, which is what I do, is I advocate for people to prioritize traveling, and I advocate for people to have experiences and to spend money on experiences, obviously within a budget, and obviously without taking unnecessary debt, and obviously when you have the disposable income. But for you not to have travel, wellness, lifestyle, personal development on your budget, that for me is a big concern. Anyway, enough ranting and just enjoy this, because oh my god, guys, I don't know what this feels like. I can't put it into words. Let me show you one more time. I can't put it into words. There's a river over there, and I can hear the sound of the water flowing between the rocks all the way. And I think over there is a river that probably feeds into Katse Dam, because Katse Dam is very close from where we are. So visit Lesotho, experience elevation. I'll keep saying that. This is Escapes with TKay, and I do travel, finance-led travel content, because I believe that we work hard and we should save and we should have financial plans. But what's the use of doing all those things if you're also not enjoying your money? So I'm the type of financial advisor or financial planner that will say, plan for retirement, pay your taxes, file and comply, have investments, have savings, take care of your debt management, but also prioritize living. This is probably going to be a very long vlog, so let me know in the comment section below how you've experienced on this trip, your favorite moments, what you want to see more of, what you want to see less of, and yeah.
Hi, my name is Mamelo ke Ha Lejone mo Bokong Lodge, and I'm having a beautiful post Valentine's Day with my friend. Well, I'm not sure about the food, but it's a beautiful Sunday. Hope y'all are having a lovely day and you got beautiful Valentine's presents.
Social media handles? Where do we find you on social media?
Facebook, Mamelo Stilela, TikTok, Mamelo_SE, and Instagram, Mamelo.
Oh, nice.
Very much.
Thank you, Papa.
Oh, Papa, it's a good thing.
Oh na na na, oh na na na, oh yeah. Eh, eh, eh. Oh, you know we were meant for this magic. But living in the moment, feeling ecstatic. And if the night gets cold, let's turn up the heat, yeah. With every beat we feel, the night could be surreal. Could be surreal. When the beat drops down low, let it pull you in real close. Are you down for it? Tell me, are you down for it, boy? And when the lights get low, let the shadows steal the show. Are you down for it? Tell me, are you down for it, boy? I'm ready for the thrill, yeah. Don't hold me back, it's real, babe. And if you lose our way, I shine through the shadows. I'm ready for the thrill, yeah. Don't hold me back, it's real, babe. And if you lose our way, I shine through the shadows. Baby, I shine through the shadows. Darling, nothing can come in between us. 'Cause your breath's the rhythm pulling me deeper. You know I'm caught in your gravity, falling. I can't believe this night just belongs to me and you. Can you feel me? And when the lights get low, let the shadows steal the show. Are you down for it? Tell me, are you down for it, boy? I'm ready for the thrill, yeah. Don't hold me back, it's real, babe. It's real, baby. If you lose our way, I shine through the shadows. I'm ready for the thrill, yeah. Don't hold me back, it's real, babe. If you lose our way, I shine through the shadows. I'm ready for the thrill, yeah. Don't hold me back, it's real, babe. No back no more. If you lose our way, I shine through the shadows.
From Bokong Nature Reserve, one of Africa's most protected areas, to Bokong Lodge, a stopover for travelers exploring the region or heading out towards the famous Kasi Dam, this trip was worth so much more. For adventurers, photographers, and road trip lovers, this route is more than just a drive. It's an experience. And moments like this are exactly why we travel. To step away from the noise of everyday life, to gain perspective, and to remind ourselves that the world is much bigger than our routines. This is Mafika Lisiu Pass, another reason to escape to the mountains of Lesotho. Here's to experiencing elevation. Here's to more escapes.